Martin, we'll get to these people who were found inside the plant and apparently died as the tsunami hit. But first, can you tell me about what we were talking about 24 hours ago, which is this attempt to plug this leak in this concrete shaft? It appears as if that didn't work.
Right. It's been a very frustrating effort on the part of TEPCO employees out there on trying to work on this shaft. You know, this is an 8-inch crack that appeared apparently after the earthquake and tsunami, and it's through this channel, this opening, that they have seen highly radioactive water going into the Pacific Ocean. So this is, they know, the source of the leak. What they have not been able to do is stop it. And yesterday they tried pouring in concrete into that shaft. They put some, then they put even more. It didn't do a thing to stop it. So then, all right, today the new attack was to use high-tech polymer. This is a very fine powder or sand that they could disperse down in there, pour into there. And then once it hits water, it would expand. And for good measure, they also threw in some shredded up newspapers and sawdust. That did not work either. The leak is still pouring out. So far, despite 2 attempts, nothing has apparently staunched the flow of that highly radioactive water going in the ocean.
Wow. It sounds like there are some people in Japan who are not necessarily buying what TEPCO, the agency that runs this facility, is selling. And there may be some protests on the horizon?
Well, you're putting it pretty mildly. There are a lot of people who are not buying what TEPCO and the government are saying. They really do not believe that either the company or their government has been fully truthful in disclosing everything that is going on out at that nuclear facility. And yes, protests have been growing. In fact, we saw one today that was taking place right in the shadow of the headquarters of TEPCO. These protests started off as a handful of people, but daily they've been getting larger and larger and louder and louder. Today was the biggest by far that we've seen. Several hundred people participated. Many of those we talked to said, you know what, I have never protested anything in my life before. But now they are out there on the streets. Reggie?
Wow, that is something. And we did say at the top of this, and I just have a few moments left, but Martin, 2 bodies were found inside of the plant. They apparently died right at the impact of this earthquake. It took a few days, though, to find this out.
Right, they were 21 and 24 years of age. We knew that they had been missing. Their bodies found in turbine building number 4. And yes, it was the tsunami that appears to have killed them. Family had to be notified first before the media, which is the way it should be.